I think it's unexpected. Surprise, I'm not sure. There's some players that have been there over the years and have failed to win trophies. From my experiences, it's a tough.
Once a Ranger, always a Ranger, but that doesn't seem to apply to Steven Naismith, who is sticking the boot in to the Glasgow Rangers while they are down right now. He's calling them failures, and that is pretty big talk for Stevie Naismith, who has no wins against Rangers as Hearts manager. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Steven Naismith is calling Rangers failures, calling some Rangers players failures, saying he's not surprised about their recent dip in form. And you know what? I like it. Fight and talk. I get it. But, I mean, the last two times Hearts have played Rangers, we've conceded 2 goals in the 90th minute, and then we lost by 5 goals to 0. So, forgive me if I'm not really feeling the Stevie Naismith team talk here, the banter, the hype for Stevie Naismith. Stevie Nay wins. I'd rather he did his talking on the pitch. I'd rather he beat Rangers on Sunday and then said, "Aye, look, they're a bunch of fucking failures." I'm not really digging the whole call them failures in the press conference and then lose in the Scottish Cup semi-final. I don't really like that style. Not a big fan of that approach. And I don't see what this does apart from motivate Rangers to be at their best on Sunday. I don't get it. Mind games or whatnot. Who knows?
Maybe because he's a Rangers man, Stephen Naismith, and he wants to get them fired up. Could that be it?
Well, that could be it.
Nah, he's not a Rangers man. Stephen Naismith jobbed Rangers out a long time ago. So, but yeah, I mean, he's called them failures, right? And is he wrong? Let's talk about it. No, he's not. Rangers have absolutely blown the league. But he says Rangers are easy to play against. That makes him look bad then.
Why the fuck did we lose 5-0 then?
Yeah.
Seriously? If they're easy to play against, why did we get humped 5-0? Any team that's easy to play against shouldn't be beating you 5-0.
Also, Rangers beat them at Tank. I mean, when was the last time Hearts beat Rangers? Hampden. Last couple of years, Rangers have beat them. Tynecastle, Rangers have beat them. Ibrox, Rangers have beat them.
Pretty sure Robbie Nielsen had a win over Rangers
At some point.
in his second
2 each
stint.
last year at Ibrox. I was there. I remember that game. That's when they last got a result.
Pretty sure Robbie Nielsen did get a win in his second stint as Hearts manager against Rangers.
Fair enough, but I mean, again, it is comments he should make after the game. I mean, we can bury Rangers and say, well, you know what, they've bottled it, but I tell you what, one of their own players, Sterling, saying they're shite. He's right, absolutely right. I mean, he's my new favourite player for saying that. A bit of fucking honesty goes a long way.
And you know what? He's been one of the few players that haven't been shite, so he's got like a legitimate... I think he's got a legitimate right to come out and say that.
And Naismith saying that they're failures and they're easy to play against. If Rangers do not turn up on Sunday with a bit more of enthusiasm and a bit more fight, I think it's over. Well, I mean, it's already, the league is over, but I mean, any second chances that anyone thinks can be dished out to any of these players that have been there a long time, it has to be it, man. It has to be thrown up and ripped out. If you can't turn up after all these comments, then what are you doing? And I hope Clement goes through them if they turn up. Because I tell you what, see if Rangers play the way they have the last 3 games against Hearts, will beat them. Hands down, man. They're 10-1, you said. I said 9-1. They're in that region. I wouldn't bet against them, but I'm a betting man, so you should bet against them.
I don't know, Mr. Orange, Mr. Clementine, I don't really think he knows what he's doing, but I mean, I'm more interested in Stevie Naismith here. I think it's interesting for him to come out and just like label Rangers as failures. I just don't get that. I mean, this is, like I said, Hearts have played Rangers 3 times this season, lost every game. For me, we're the failures. You know, we haven't beat Rangers, we haven't drew with Rangers in 3 attempts. Rangers have taken 9 points out of 9 against us. I think the last time Hearts beat Rangers,
Beat Hearts in the semis as well, the League Cup.
I don't think Hearts have beat Rangers in the Scottish Cup since '98.
26 years ago.
And in terms of League Cups, I don't remember Hearts having much success against Rangers in the League Cup either. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, could be sitting on Sunday saying Stevie Naismith was right. They're failures. He's pulled a masterclass off. You know, he's got Hearts into another final. He's got Hearts going to Hampden, even though they're technically already going to Hampden because the semi-finals is at Hampden. But still, look, I'd be surprised here if these words don't come back to bite Stephen Naismith in the ass. I can just see it now. Sunday, Rangers have won. They've knocked Hearts out. and these like sound bites are coming back, and Stevie Naismith is looking like an idiot.
He could look like an idiot, but again, it's a tough one. It's almost like Rangers need to win because obviously they do, but I'm not expecting them to. I don't know what it is. I can honestly see where Rangers not. But what happens? What's the repercussions for Naismith if he bottles another game against Rangers? You cannot want Rangers at a better time. They're playing the worst football of the season, which is low, by the way, considering how bad the football was at the start. What do you think should be going to Naismith's door?
Yeah, I would actually say the football right now is worse than at any point it was under Beale.
Yep, I would. Yep, absolutely.
So, there's that. I mean, well, I think Naismith's almost got it's like a free ride, isn't it? It's a free shot.
Yeah. If Rangers turn up and Hearts get beat, you'll accept it to a degree.
No, you're never expected to beat the Old Firm. We can sit here and pretend that you are, but if you're not Rangers or Celtic, then you're never... I don't think you're ever... When was the last time someone took on Rangers and Celtic in Scotland and were favourites?
Been a long time, honestly.
Probably like 16, 17, Aberdeen. Maybe when they're taking on Rangers.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at the betting odds.
And even then, I think you could have made a case that Rangers were actually the favourites.
Yeah.
Despite Aberdeen beating them twice in the league, to second place.
Yeah, because even the last couple of years, I remember Celtic got hit with COVID and they were playing like really weakened teams at some points. It's like even then, they still would have been favourites in most of those games.
Yeah, even like the Celtic year where they threw away 10 in a row, I guarantee you they were still favourites anytime they played Hearts or they played Hibs or they played Aberdeen. The season Hearts were looking good for the title and they ended up finishing second. I would imagine anytime Hearts played Celtic or Rangers, they were probably not favourites. Even at Tynecastle, I would imagine both Celtic and Rangers would have been slight favourites. So, the pressure's not on Naismith. Pressure's not on Hearts. Rangers are expected to win. And I don't think anyone's ever going to criticise somebody for not winning against the Old Firm because it's just doesn't happen often. It's unlikely. You're not expected to do it. But I do think Naismith is putting unnecessary pressure on himself by coming out and labelling Rangers as failures. They have won, League Cup and Scottish Cup in the last, 3 seasons?
4 seasons.
4 seasons, 3 seasons, whatever. So, yeah, they've won more than Hearts have won in the last 3 seasons, so...
But different standard, isn't it?
Different standard, but it is what it is.
It is what it is for Naismith, but here, I actually respect it, though. I think he's spoken the truth, and I like that in football. You don't get it anymore. Come on, after the Dundee game, trying to pretend that they played great. I like this for Naismith, but will he be tucking his tail between his legs? I think you'll have to wait for the preview for that response, won't you?
Oh, aye, preview, can't I wait? What am I predicting? I don't know,
guys. But anyway, will it be Celtic against Hearts, or will it be Celtic against Rangers? Because it sure as fuck will not be Aberdeen, won't it not?
Well, we can hope, we can dream, but I dreamed a dream and it didn't come true, so it's
Good
probably...
night.